All right, predictions, Pat.
I think the United States is going to sustain a defeat at the United Nations when our own European allies, Germany, France, and Britain, join Russia and China and say they're not going to reimpose sanctions on Iran for violating the Iran nuclear deal. It's going to be a setback, and it could lead to some real clashes.
I think you're right about that. Eleanor.
President Trump puts all the chips on the line, and he's been putting all his chips on the line for a V-shaped recovery. He won't get it. He'll get a K-shaped recovery with the bottom half left behind. You've got too many jobs lost. We're almost 13 million jobs in the hole. Many more businesses are going to be closing, and they're not coming back. However many chips he can put out there, he can't produce a win.
Kerry.
Given the association that BLM has had to the riots, not just this past few months, but going back to 2014 during Ferguson, I think that governments, corporations, and schools will quietly disassociate themselves from the BLM branding after the election, and we will hear very little from them as they try to rebrand themselves.
Clarence Page.
I predict the Trump administration's advisor, Scott Atlas, advisor on the coronavirus crisis, will push a strategy that sounds very much like herd immunity, which is what Sweden has done. But he denies it. He's already been asked about this. But I think we're going to find a new debate emerging because the administration's overall policy does appear to be guided by that. And we will see in coming weeks as that this could become a campaign issue.
I predict that in the vein of the expulsions of Russian intelligence officers following the poisoning of Sergei Skripal in 2018, the finding by the German government that Alexei Navalny was poisoned by the same neurotoxin Novichok agent class will result in a similar countermeasure by the NATO member states. Thank you very much for watching.